So today happens to be the National Delegate Conference, Women and Youth, and you can see a lot of people are here for the NDC.
Ghana ya de baba adwumayefo nyina esu Ghana timamofo nyina esu even akuafo yentimi nto fertilizer entimi nto we decide enti Ghana ya de ye bompaye se Ghana sachira baba na ndisi asan ba beji akonwa ne na wobu o man ne fefefe amaye
Ghana dia enya kra Ghana enya everything has scattered. We don't understand the government again. We don't understand him again. But what I'm going to talk about this Ghana, we are begging this man to let everything calm down. We are begging him because otherwise we will die.
2024, let's say Yalukoye, Yadin Birina Yadeloko. To say, why should I want you Yadana? And Benoho, about Yalekano. Young Quajana when James Friesen, when we are Catadesi come pedede. I hear no pededa. Menana, I hear pededa. I hear pedede. Nasi company na here no pedida. I come to my money dede. It's the manager. I feed them. Young Quabe Biela, I put on the Duna Yabakan. Ya will consume to Sabin Jongo. Ya Mobo there. I also obey the way that go for the Abadinoya. Show the way we cook you party the Apopo. It's Yana Papa or Baba Abadino. To the mother Sabanu, 1 million, Bayin phone count. Bayin phone count. 82.
So we have Dr. Asamfo. Doc, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so please.
It will be the opening ceremony, which should be starting in a couple of, in an hour's time, I believe we should be starting. When the ceremony takes place, which should be between about an hour and a half, we'll then hand over to the Electoral Commission. Then they will take over. We're going to have 4 polling booths. 2 in the hall for the women, 1 upstage, 1 at the back. Then at the wings, outside, we're setting up for the youth. We're hoping that voting shouldn't go beyond 2 hours, and then counting begins. And so we have the opening ceremony, then immediately a short break, and then voting will start, then counting immediately after.
So what is the main motive for this conference?
This conference is to elect our youth leaders and then the women leaders. So the youth organizer and his 2 deputies, and then the women organizer and her 2 deputies. That is all that we are going to do today.
So any expectations?
Yes, we expect a very successful conference. We're hoping that in terms of security, everybody is secured. We have enough security personnel to ensure our safety. Our expectation is that at the end of the day, the true will of the delegates will emerge, and NDC will be the winner.
So any message you want to put out there?
Yeah, we're urging our teaming supporters. Only those with accreditation can have access to the room, but the rest can be outside and have their jama and have their songs. It's all and good. We expect everybody to comport themselves. The security personnel are both plain clothes and clothes police personnel. And we have our own internal liaison officers who are also helping the security to work. And so we expect everybody to comport themselves. Whoever misbehaves will be handed over to the security. But we believe that everybody will be gentle today.
All right, thank you very much for talking to us. Katie Odrom, say you are welcome, bro.
Thank you very much.
So far, how are everything going?
I think it is fantastic. It really promises a very successful conference, and I'm particularly happy because the youth constitute the backbone of our party and of the nation. And we cannot talk about the youth without talking about women. So the fact that Central Region is hosting the 10th Youth, Women, and then Youth Conference here, I think it's fantastic. We need to rescue this nation. So many things are going wrong. Systems have collapsed, and we need NDC to come back. And I think the youth has a lot to do in this, and so I'm very happy. It's fantastic. Seeing around is to, elect officials for the youth and the women's wings who will facilitate the agenda of rescuing this nation in 2024. That's
Any message you want to put out there?
the only message I have for colleagues is that we must get ourselves united. United we stand, divided we fall. And we have the hope that come 2024, with the youth and women and all stakeholders on board, under our leadership, we shall win 2024. So unity is what we must all fight for.
Okay, so I have Dr. Manasi. Doc, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Take us through what is happening today.
Well, we are about to have the 10th Youth and Women Conference of the NDC to elect the youth executives, the national and the women executives. Basically, that is what we are planning and preparing for. Everything is set and we are just waiting for the commencement of the program.
So any expectations for this conference?
Well, we only expect that we elect competent executives. The next election is going to be about the youth, the future of the country. And so we need competent young people who rally the youth to vote NDC back into power in 2024.
So any message you want to put out there?
For the generality of the public, I only want to say that watch out for our executives. We are going to come out stronger and more united to fight to rescue Ghana from the current incompetent administration.